I'm going to show you some other use cases for courses and this particular feature. Here we have one that is just event replays. So this could be a resource library if you want to. We use this a lot actually in our own communities as well. It's just a great way to sort of organize content for people to view later or archive content, things like that have happened in the past, and they can just go and review it. Here is an example of a habit tracker, which is another use case for courses as well. This is just a, hey, every day move for 7 days. So people can, take this on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and just sort of track their progress through this habit tracker. And then here is a challenge, 7 hikes in 21 days. I decided to flip on the community for this one. So this is a cohort course. And inside, so you have this community, which is the feed feature, and then you have the challenge tracker here, which is the course feature. And I turned on members as well, which is the hikers involved. So great way to set up a challenge if you want people to kind of communicate as they go along. I asked a question here, what is the first hike you're going to tackle? So it's great to just build a cohort course if you're looking for that additional community piece. We have a lot more updates coming to courses in the near future. A lot of what you see here will look differently. Also, when you go into a lesson and there are comments, they will appear on the right-hand side here. So lots of great updates coming. Also, if you had a collection that was all courses, this is going to look very visually different as well. It's going to be a lot more dynamic, and you'll be able to even add video inside the primary image as well that you see here too. So lots more wonderful updates coming to the platform. But that's courses today and how you create them.